What's going on, Hottest Drops? My name is Alan VanToai. I'm the co-founder of a mobile photo app for street teams called SimpleCrew. You can check us out online at simplecrew.com. Got a couple questions here from the Hottest Drops team. I'll go through them really quickly with you so you can get a feel for who I am, who we are, and what it is we do and how we can help you as an artist or a musician in the industry. So a quick overview about what SimpleCrew is. Again, it's a mobile photo app for street teams. It's a way for you to keep your street team on track and accountable. You have your team use the mobile app to take pictures of all the work that they do in the field. So if you have them hang up posters, hand out flyers, they take pictures using the app so you can see exactly what's going on in the field. And then when you log in on the website, you'll see organized timelines that show all the photos. You get stats including who took each photo, the date and the time. You see the team roster and how many photos they've taken, so you can see you can keep an eye exactly on what's going on in the field. And then we use the GPS location from the team's smartphones to map the location of every photo. So you can, when you go online, you can see the report. You'll see a Google map with pins where every photo has been posted, so you can see where in the field your team is promoting from. So it's bringing accountability, it's bringing management and control to your street team, where before you hand out 50 posters and 500 flyers and you tell them to distribute them. It's really hard to keep an eye on what's going on and nobody knows what anybody else is doing. So SimpleCrew solves that accountability issues. So let's jump into some of these questions here. And real quick, if you want to jump online and check it out, it's simplecrew.com. But first, what inspired us to make the mobile app? I was doing street teaming myself from high school into college. I was going to concerts all the time with my friends in the DC area. And the only way to afford to go to all the shows that we wanted to go to was to get involved doing promotions and marketing. So we started doing street team work for local venues like the 930 Club and Ram's Head Live in Baltimore, Sonar Lounge in Baltimore. We started doing them for music festivals like All Good Music Festival, Starscape Music Festival, and eventually we started actually getting involved with the bands, doing street teams for them, and then eventually managing these street teams. And we got to the point where we were managing national street team campaigns for bands like the Disco Biscuits, Depeche Mode, Crystal Method, Humphreys McGee, and a bunch of other jam and electronic bands. And people would have to email us photos. That's how we kept the teams accountable. But this was 2007, 2008, people were emailing us photos, and it was a total pain in the ass. So, once you get over 5 team members, it's hard to keep track of everything. So the iPhone came out in 2007. We had the idea shortly after, and it took us, we were working other jobs, but we kept thinking about the idea. And in 2012, we started working on the app, February of 2012, about 2.5 years ago, and went live with it in October of 2012. So it took about 6-7 months to build, and we've been doing it ever since. It's been live for a little over 1.5 years now. We got, dozens and dozens of teams using the app, and we're doing over almost 10,000 photos a week are being submitted through the app. So it really has resonated with the street team market, and our clients have been loving it. You can check out what they say at simplecrew.com/testimonials, and people are saying that it's brought accountability to where they haven't been able to manage their street teams before. It's saving them tons of time and energy. If you're doing street team work for clients, so your people are hiring you, you need to show your clients that the work is being done. And street team makes it really easy to report work to your clients. So now, instead of you having to take all the photos from your team members and building it into a PowerPoint presentation or a PDF, and bundling up a report for your customer or your client, you can just send them a link on SimpleCrew that takes the campaign and shares it with them. So that's a really powerful tool. It saves people a lot of time and energy. So you can take a look at the testimonials page again. Take a look at all the things that our customers are saying about it. It's really helping people drive their street teams forward with more accountability. My favorite thing about mobile apps in general, there's a lot of things, but first I look at it as a computing platform. Just an amazing, you can almost look at it, if an app developer is like an artist, you can look at it as a new type of canvas. Look at these things. You have a little computer with a touch screen that has literally infinite capabilities in terms of the buttons and the user interface that you can design for a touch screen. You have a headphone jack, you have a camera that takes video, you have speakers and a microphone, you have a GPS, you have an accelerometer. That's the little tool inside that detects movement. It detects if the phone's going up or down, left or right, if it's being turned. So that's what lets you do things like if you shake it, or if you turn it up to your ear, it knows to turn off the screen. And it's always connected to the internet. So if you think about the uses for that, you take all those functions of a mobile phone, and you have an amazing platform, an amazing canvas to do some incredible things. And there's unlimited amounts of opportunity for what you can build with a mobile phone, or for a mobile phone. And then as you start to talk about the future of mobile, and you get into things like wearables, if it's Google Glass or some sort of future permutation of it, or if it's a watch, some sort of other wearable device, there's so much you'll be able to do with mobile, and what mobile is going to continue to expand going forward. Why are street teams important? Street teams are important because they are a real interaction. Everything else that's being done right now in marketing are, if it's internet marketing, if it's advertising on the internet or social media, if it's advertising on old traditional media platforms like print, radio, or television, they all are massive and scalable, but they lack human interaction. And they lack a personality to them, and a face-to-face human interaction. And so that's the real power of street teams. And you can hit your target demographic outside a concert, outside a show, on a university campus, at head shops, at record shops, at and shopping malls, and you can really get people engaged with your message, and hand them a flyer, or hit them with a poster when they're gathered, they're collected in a group of friends. It's an extremely powerful method. It was huge in popularity, I think, from the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, and as we got into the internet age, some people started to forget about the power of it. And I think as people start to forget, it gets more power, because less and less people are doing it, so it leaves more fruit for the people that do venture into the street team world. And I think a big reason why people forgot about street teams is because of the lack of transparency and accountability. It was hard to keep your team on track, but now tools like SimpleCrew are making it easier for you to manage street teams and bringing back that accountability to them. So I think street teaming is here to stay. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think it's going to be like the vinyl record. It's a classic. It's going to be around for as long as people are doing events, promoting shows, promoting concerts, promoting album releases. I think street teaming is absolutely here to stay. So thank you guys very much for watching. Again, my name has been Alan VanToai, here for SimpleCrew.com. I'll see you on the site. Bye, guys.